Level of academic success that we've had at our school. We were also given a state ranking and a similar school ranking again this past week. And for the 5th year in a row, Del Sur is a 10, very top of the state. And compared to schools with like demographics, 10 again, 10-10 for this last 5 years. One of only 3 schools in Del Sur. And out of 100 similar schools to our demographics, for the 5th year in a row, #1 out of 100 schools. So we have a lot to be proud of at Del Sur, of our kids' success, of our community success. And we have a special guest here today, Mrs. DeClerk, who is my boss and my friend, that's here on part of the district to share a couple of words with the community here.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Congratulations, Del Sur Explorers. Give yourselves all a round of applause. I have had the privilege of walking through your classrooms this year with your principal, Mr. Johnson, and he does introduce me in your classrooms as his boss, but truly I am also a very dear friend and colleague of his as well. And I have watched Mr. Johnson and all of your hardworking teachers put forward in motion a vision of what this school can be and now is. I know that the 5th grade class that's promoting this year, if I'm not mistaken, was the first kindergarten class when the school opened. So that in itself is a major celebration, and those are truly explorers who have helped to, from a very young age up through today, help shape the culture of this school. So Mr. Johnson mentioned 10-10, or did you say 5 years in a row? Amazing. And within, yes, absolutely amazing. There's other measures that the state looks at as well for criteria. The Academic Performance Index, they're all based on student achievement. And it's a very rigorous process. So as Mr. Johnson mentioned, this is a huge celebration and something of which everyone in this community should be proud. Because in spite of the numbers, there's something else that I see when I walk through those classrooms and when I was seated in that chair, watching all of the awards and the recognitions from volunteers to runners to volunteers, not just adults, but the volunteer corps, the students who go out in our community and make a huge difference. Del Sur has heart. And that in and of itself is something that is measured by smiles on students' faces, pride, no matter where I look, parents, grandparents, from the youngest pre-K students to the oldest people on staff, which Mr. Johnson might be you and me, I'm not quite sure.